Violence against women constitutes a violation of human rights and fundamental freedom that is considered the foundation of any civil society. Laws that protect women against gender-based violence and femicides do exist in the majority of countries in the Middle East. However, these laws are often not uniformly implemented by governments. The implementation of these laws requires the existence of a strong and unbiased political will that fully complies with domestic laws and international obligations. Considering the tragic murders the women of the Middle East have witnessed in the last couple of months, it is safe to assume that these supposedly legally binding international commitments are not being translated into the effective application of the spirit of the law or the law itself to effectively end gender-based violence. The last couple of months were marked by horrendous acts of violence against women that led to the death of young women in the Arab world. The femicides were considered cases of public concern and prompted havoc across the Middle East. An Egyptian university student, Naira Ashraf, and a Jordanian nursing student, Ayman Ershade, were killed by men sharing the same motive. The killers eradicated two innocent souls for the simple reason of not being able to handle rejection, as the media says. Naira Ashraf's death was one of the most publicized murders in the MENA, the Middle East and North Africa region during June, and raised the empathy and anger of many people on social media outlets. The victim was merely 21 years old. She was brutally killed by a man named Muhammad Adil for refusing his marriage proposal. The murderer didn't hesitate in slitting her throat and depriving her of her life only because she turned him down. Naira's death was followed by the murder of the Jordanian 18-year-old Ayman Ershade by a 37-year-old man named Uday Khalid Abdullah Hassan. The perpetrator committed the murder in public, by shooting his victim with no mercy, for allegedly rejecting his advances. Just recently, on the 3rd of September, another crime of passion was committed against a 19-year-old Egyptian woman called Amani Al-Ghazar. The girl was killed by a deliberate gunshot wound by her 29-year-old neighbor Ahmad Fathi Amara after her parents refused his marriage proposal. Femicides happen on a daily basis in the MENA region. Unfortunately, women are still witnessing different kinds of abuse and being discriminated against. While laws and NGOs working for ending violence against women exist in the Middle East, the extent to which these laws are effective is highly questionable. People are not being held accountable for their actions, and such horrific incidents are not yet mitigated. MENA countries are dominated by patriarchal cultural norms and violent value systems that shape the legal frameworks and political structures in these countries. These sexist customs that were translated into actual laws hinder the process of raising awareness of violence against women and highlighting the need to respect women's rights. This system of gender inequality and social exclusion remains high in the MENA region because of the spotty implementation of laws and the existence of few to no international organizations bestowed upon with efficient resources and authority to duly oversee the effort.